If you're over 60 and you've noticed your energy fading, your joints aching more than they used to, and your body just doesn't bounce back the way it once did, there's one ancient ingredient sitting in your kitchen right now that could change everything. And 82% of men have no idea how to use it correctly. I'm talking about raw honey, but not the way you think. This isn't about sweetening your tea or drizzling it on toast. This is about using honey as a targeted tool to boost nitric oxide, support healthy testosterone levels, and restore the kind of vitality you thought was gone for good. And here's what surprised even me after 12 years in urology. Timing and method matter more than the honey itself. What I'm about to share isn't some miracle cure. It's based on real studies showing that raw honey, when used strategically, can increase nitric oxide production, improve blood flow, and support the hormones that keep you feeling strong. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, what country are you watching this from? United States, Brazil, Malaysia, United Kingdom, Kenya? I always love hearing from this community of men who are serious about their health. Here's what we're covering. First, the hidden science behind honey's power for men over 60. Then, the 3 critical timing windows that multiply its effects. And finally, the powerful combinations most men completely miss. Here's something you need to know. Men who consume raw honey regularly at the right times show measurable improvements in circulation and energy within weeks. That's because honey contains boron, a trace mineral observed to increase free testosterone by nearly 28% in some studies. That's not magic. That's your body working as designed. Let me walk you through what's happening inside your body when you consume raw honey the right way. Most guys think honey is just sugar. Yeah, it contains natural sugars, but that's just part of the story. Raw honey is packed with bioactive compounds that directly influence your vascular system. Your blood vessels are the highway system delivering everything your body needs: oxygen, nutrients, hormones. When that highway gets congested, everything suffers. Your energy drops, joints feel stiffer, circulation weakens, and sexual function takes a hit. Raw honey contains nitric oxide precursors, helping your body produce more of the molecule that keeps blood vessels relaxed and open. Think of nitric oxide as the traffic controller, keeping everything flowing. Now, here's what most men don't realize. Raw honey is one of the richest natural sources of boron, a trace mineral most men are deficient in. Boron plays a direct role in how your body uses and metabolizes testosterone. Studies observed men who supplemented with boron showed significant increases in free testosterone and decreases in estrogen. We're talking about a 28% increase in some cases within 1 week. You're not popping a pill. You're getting it from a whole food source that also delivers antioxidants, B vitamins, and enzymes supporting your endocrine system. And here's something that matters after 60. The antioxidants in raw honey help reduce systemic inflammation. That's why men over 60 often report their joints feel better. It's not just energy, it's full body recovery. Processed honey doesn't cut it. When honey is heated, filtered, and pasteurized, it loses the compounds that make it powerful. Enzymes get destroyed, antioxidants degrade, pollen gets stripped out. What you're left with is corn syrup with a honey label. Raw honey is alive. It contains pollen, propolis, enzymes, and trace minerals. You want honey that's unfiltered, unheated, and ideally local or from a trusted supplier. That's the foundation. You understand the biochemistry. Now here's where most men make their biggest mistake. They know what to take. They don't know when. That's where the 3 timing windows come in. When you wake up, your body's in a fasted state. Taking 1 tablespoon of raw honey within 20 to 30 minutes of waking gives your body clean energy that doesn't spike blood sugar. But here's the bonus. That morning dose kickstarts nitric oxide production right when your cardiovascular system is waking up. Your blood vessels are priming, hormones are beginning their cycle. That first tablespoon, it's giving your system the green light. Most men miss this window. They wake up, drink coffee, eat processed carbs, and wonder why they feel sluggish by mid-morning. Quick question for you. Have you been taking honey regularly but never felt any real difference? Type yes if that's you. Type NO if you're trying this timing approach for the first time. I'm asking because the next window changes everything for performance. Most men skip it completely. The second window is 45 to 60 minutes before physical activity, whether that's a workout, walk, or yard work. The natural sugars give you energy without the crash. But more importantly, the nitric oxide boost improves blood flow to muscles and organs during activity. Better endurance, better oxygen delivery, better performance. Let me tell you about Frank, 68, from Portland, Oregon. Frank told me, "Doc, I've been taking honey for years. My grandmother swore by it, but I'd put it in my morning coffee, burn it to death with boiling water, and wonder why nothing happened." I explained, "Frank, you're destroying every enzyme, and your timing is off. 1 tablespoon the moment you wake up, nothing else for 30 minutes, and 1 teaspoon right before bed." 3 weeks later, Frank came back. He said, "Doctor, I'm moving like I'm 55 again. My joints feel better. And my energy? I'm outlasting guys 20 years younger at the golf course." That's the power of timing. Morning window? Check. Pre-activity boost? Covered. But most men stop right here. Here's where it gets interesting. You're already ahead just knowing these 2 windows. But this third one? This is what separates good results from life-changing results. You'll see exactly why in the next 60 seconds. Here's the third window, right before bed. Raw honey contains a specific balance of glucose and fructose that helps your liver store glycogen overnight, stabilizing blood sugar and preventing middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Your body does most hormonal repair while you sleep. Testosterone production peaks during REM sleep. And if your body has the raw materials, the boron and B vitamins in raw honey, it can maximize that production. Many men report waking up with more energy, better morning experiences, and vitality when they add that nighttime ritual. Pay attention to this. This next part is critical, especially after 60. Now that you know when to take honey, let's talk about how to supercharge its effects by pairing it with the right foods. Raw honey is powerful on its own, but when you combine it with certain ingredients, you multiply the benefits. First combination, raw honey plus fresh ginger. Ginger is a natural vasodilator, helping widen blood vessels and improve blood flow. Take 1 tablespoon of raw honey and mix it with 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. Eat it straight, mix it into warm water, not hot, because heat above 104 degrees destroys honey's enzymes, or add it to a smoothie. Second combo, raw honey and cinnamon. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity. 1 tablespoon of raw honey mixed with 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Take this in the morning or before bed. Third combination, raw honey with raw nuts, especially walnuts or almonds. Healthy fats are critical for testosterone production. When you combine honey's energy and boron with omega-3s, magnesium, and zinc in raw nuts, you're creating complete hormonal support. Take a handful of raw, unsalted nuts and drizzle a tablespoon of honey over them. Here's what to avoid. Never mix raw honey with boiling liquids. Heat above 104 degrees denatures the enzymes. If you want honey in a warm drink, let the water cool to lukewarm first, then add the honey. Here's what most men don't realize. Not all honey is created equal. Raw honey hasn't been heated above natural hive temperatures, hasn't been filtered to remove pollen, and hasn't been processed. It's thick, often cloudy, and might crystallize. That's a good sign. Pasteurized honey has been heated to high temperatures to look clear and smooth, and that kills everything. If the label doesn't say raw or unfiltered, assume it's pasteurized. Local raw honey is a great option. Check farmers markets, health food stores, or online for small batch producers. When reading labels, look for raw or unfiltered, cloudy appearance, visible pollen, and a harvest date. Avoid anything listing added ingredients or saying blend. Here's a simple protocol you can start today. 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw honey per day, split across 3 windows. In the morning, within 20 to 30 minutes of waking, take 1 tablespoon of raw honey. Take it straight, mix with ginger, or stir into lukewarm water with lemon. If you work out or stay active, take another half to full tablespoon 45 to 60 minutes before activity. About 20 to 30 minutes before bed, take 1 teaspoon, optionally mixed with 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. What to avoid: never heat raw honey above 104 degrees. Avoid combining honey with processed foods or refined sugars. And if you're on blood thinners or diabetes medication, start with half the dose and monitor closely with your doctor. Honey is powerful. It interacts with medications. That's proof it works. Pay attention to this. This isn't a quick fix. The men who see the best results make this non-negotiable. After 10 days, you'll notice your energy is more stable and your body recovers faster. After 3 weeks, you'll feel circulation improving. After 6 to 10 weeks, the deeper hormonal benefits show up. Better morning experiences, improved libido, more mental clarity. At 60, 70, even 80, you're not past your prime. You're entering a different phase, one that requires smarter fuel, better timing, and more intention. But your body still works. It just needs the right approach. I've worked with men in their late 70s and even early 80s who came to me saying, "Doctor, everyone tells me this is just aging. I should accept it." I tell them, no. This isn't just aging, this is depletion. And we can fix depletion every single time when they commit to the protocol. Here's my challenge. Try this 3-window protocol for 14 days. Come back to this video. Tell me in the comments what changed. Did your energy stabilize? Did your joints feel better? Did circulation improve? Type commit below if you're ready to try this 14-day protocol. I'll check back in 2 weeks. Let's build accountability together. If this helped you, hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend who needs this. I'm Sophie Morgan, and I'll see you in the next video. Your body is still capable. You're just one timing shift away.